Good morning, everyone, on this Wednesday, the second week in Easter. And I have to apologize. I thought we were going to have the punchline yesterday for today, and we don't. The readings didn't go through the rest of the story that I started yesterday, which was the beginning of Barnabas selling his property and then laying it at the feet of the apostles. And the next part of it is immediately the example of where it was not done properly, which was Ananias and Sapphira, who also sold property, but deceptively gave the illusion that they were giving it all to the apostles when, in fact, they were holding back some of the monies and proceeds. So we will not cover that today. You can read that on your own in chapter 4. But just as a side note, at St. Peter's Basilica, there's a beautiful mosaic of this incident with Sapphira and Ananias, and its location is the entranceway of the sacristy and the treasury for the St. Peter's Basilica. Just an interesting side note there. But at any rate, we're reading through the book of Acts, and we're in chapter 5, 17 through 26. The high priest rose up and all his companions, that is, the party of the Sadducees, and filled with jealousy, laid hands upon the apostles and put them to the public jail. But during the night, the angel of the Lord opened the doors of the prison, led them out, and said, "Go and take your place in the temple area and tell the people everything about this life." When they heard this, they went to the temple early in the morning and taught. When the high priest and his companions arrived, they convened the Sanhedrin, the full Senate of the children of Israel, and sent to the jail to have them brought in. But the court officers who went did not find them in the prison, so they came back and reported, "We found the jail securely locked and the guards stationed outside the doors, but when we opened them, we found no one inside." When the captain of the temple guard and the chief priests heard this report, they were at a loss about them as to what would have come to. Then someone came in and reported to them, "The men whom you put in prison are in the temple area and are teaching the people." Then the captain and the court officers went and brought them, but without force, because they were afraid of being stoned by the people. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. I apologize. There's a bunch of light coming through. It's getting more and more brighter in the mornings than ever before, which is a good thing. I like it. But there is also the light of God's gospel going out into the world, even under difficult situations. So we see God rescuing the apostles in this situation. Now, God's not going to do this every time. There are reasons beyond our understanding why it was done this way, because other times we know it's not that way. The apostles are put to death for their testimony. At any rate, it gives us insight about us all as disciples of Jesus, that we need to put our full trust in the Lord, whether it be good or bad outcomes. Our position is simply to trust in Him. If He wants to bring a miracle, praise God. If He chooses not to, praise God. The most important thing in the world is that we're secure in Him, and our destiny is far greater than whatever problems that we may endure or have to go through. So let us give thanks to the Lord in all things. Hopefully we see each other soon, and bye for now.